I'm making this video to try out that hockey game that we were talking about earlier. We never got around to trying that out on the PS3 because Neapolitan 64 it was crashing on him the hockey game. And what he told me in the text is that most of the PS1 games that he was trying were crashing because of glitches because of emulation. But I had the same hockey game he got. I have it right over here. It's called NHL 98. See, same game. I think I showed you an earlier video. I had earlier videos I made. I hadn't even opened this game yet, but now I have. You can see, and if you look at the bottom, it's in mint condition. There's like no scratches or anything. I turn on the light maybe, see if you guys can see it a little bit better. But yeah, there's like no scratches and stuff. So yeah. If I try this in my PS3, I don't think it'll freeze or crash. And unlike his where the music was like stopping on the menu screen, that should work fine too. But yeah, before we start anything, I'm going to show you the PS3 that I plan to try this on. It'd be this PS3 over here. This fat one. This is a fully backward compatible PS3. I'm going to try to show you the model number. So this might be a little bit hard to see. Let's see if we can make it focus. There you go. CECHA 01. CECHA 01. CECHA 01. So, that kind of PS3 is a fully backward compatible PS3. If you don't believe me, you can look at my earlier videos where I talked about the region and I showed like different PS3s and stuff. And you can also look it up yourself. Look up that model number of PS3 that we just mentioned, which was CECHA 01. So yeah, so just look up that one, and if it doesn't say fully backward compatible, then you can comment below in the comments. But it should be, because that's what it says on it. CECHA 01. CECHA 01. So, seeing that we know that, so this PS3 is a fully backward compatible one. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going into that hockey game, and we're going to be trying it out. But I'm also going to show in this video, like in my earlier videos, I mentioned that if you're using an M Classic, which I am right over here, I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's on and it has the green light. The PS3 is going from the PS3 into this switcher box over here. Switcher box. Here, I'm going to turn on the light so you guys can see the switcher box a little bit better. So, at least I think you can see it better, maybe not. Oh, yeah, so let me put it like that. See, there's the switcher box. Yeah, and see, there's the M Classic. See, it's got a green light back there. Yeah, sorry, I think the rotation probably messed up for a second there because I turned the phone, but it should be okay now because I turned it back to the original way that we started recording. Anyways, yeah, so like we saw earlier, CECHA 01. So yeah. Anyways, so now we've seen with the kind of PS3 this is, CECHA 01, CECHA 01. Sorry, I keep repeating. I just want you guys to know for sure that that's the kind of PS3 it is. Okay. So now, next thing I'm gonna do is first we're gonna start up this hockey game, and we're gonna do it with the scalar settings turned off, like Neapolitan 64 did. So if we go to game settings, see it has the PS2 smoothing and the PS2 upscaler. See, I have them both set to off. So yeah, see, they're both set to off. So I'm going to go ahead and insert the disc that we were just looking at, the hockey game that Neapolitan 64 tried in his video. This one's in mint condition. So yeah, so this is NHL 98. The case keeps on trying to slide off. Nope, sorry about that. But yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of head on over here, and we've got the disc right here. We already checked out the condition. It's like mint condition, so it shouldn't freeze or crash or anything. Okay. Now I'm gonna insert this into the PS3. Sorry. Hungry, so it's making it hard to do this. But so I took the disc in, and then you're not going to see it pop up here because I have to go to the other part of the menu to see the disc. But I'm just going to show you again that the PS2 upscaler is off. See, it says it's off right there. And then if we go down, the controller, the PS2 smoothing is also off. So both the scaling options are off on the PS3. So now we're going to go into that game that we put inside the PS3, the hockey game. So I'm going to go up, and I'm going to go all the way over to the right until we get to game. And we're just going to kind of scroll down this. Actually, it might be further up, my bad. Yeah, there it is. PlayStation format disc. See, I thought it was going downward. This is near the top. But yeah, so there's the PlayStation Store, and there's the PlayStation format disc. So that's the disc we just inserted, the one with the black bottom. So now we're going to go into it. I'm going to turn off the lights so you guys can see this a little bit better. Or I mean the kitchen light, not the living room light. I'm not going to turn off the living one. So this is pretty hard to tell, but yeah, there's like little flickering going on in that O right there. It's like really hard to tell on the phone. Maybe if I make it darker, maybe. Not sure if you could see it or not. I'll start up the game again after we go into it, with the scaling still off. Sorry, I'm gonna try and back up here. Kind of see the blurriness. See, it's like really blurry. Maybe if I focus the camera, it's still blurry. See, really blurry. Turn up the brightness a little bit, maybe that'll help you see it. But yeah, it's like really blurry. But yeah, you'll see that the game doesn't freeze far enough to show you that. In a little bit. Okay, first, yeah, we're gonna let this play out so you can see how blurry it is. I think you can replay the opening if you wait long enough, but yeah, see, it's not crashing on the opening, first of all. I mean, I know Neapolitan 64's one didn't crash in the opening either, but his did crash up later on, and mine doesn't, or mine won't. You'll see. I mean, because I already kind of tested this earlier to see if the game would crash or not, and it doesn't. But yeah, you can kind of tell how blurry it is, the game and stuff. Just kind of trying to turn up and down the brightness to help you guys see it better. Yeah, so you can tell it's kind of blurry. Like it's pretty blurry. Okay. I'm not sure if you guys can hear the sound through. But yeah, it actually looks even worse on the phone. It looks like, but yeah, it's kind of hard to tell the blurriness because like there's these flickering things on there, but it's like I can't see it in the phone because it's doing it on the R here, but yeah, you can kind of see it on the phone now. They are doing it. Let me try turning down the brightness, see if that helps you see it. You see the music when it stopped, but watch, it'll start again in a little bit. Oh, well, I guess the opening is going to start again first. So yeah, while the opening's trying to start up again, or at least I thought it was the opening. Never mind, it's showing how to play. Huh. Yeah, see, I haven't really messed with this game very much. I just played it a little bit. So, but yeah, it's showing how to play and stuff like that. So I'm gonna skip this how to play thing by pressing start on the controller. Oh wow, it's really blurry on there on. Wow, it's not that blurry on the phone though. Let me see if I darken this. If you guys, oh, it's still not going. The openings like, I mean was went by so fast I couldn't even tell. Yeah, apparently this has Dolby Surround, I guess. But okay. Yeah, so I guess I don't want to sit through the whole opening again. So I'm gonna quit out the game, and then we're gonna go back into it because I want to show you that that looked like really blurry earlier. This phone really clears up things a lot sometimes because like I can't see any of the pixelation in the phone for that other screen. This one has like the letters look all weird. Because it should be gold on the exhibition, but in the phone it just looks white. But yeah. I don't know if it's hard, if you're able to tell the... Here, let me try turning up that brightness again. Oh, I'm turning it down, but... Oh, see, now you can see the gold. But yeah, you can't really see the blurriness. The thing. Yeah. But earlier, yeah, we saw the R button. No, not the R button, but the letter R, and it was kind of wonky. I'm turning on the light to see if that makes it any easier to see things. Okay, so let's quit out of the game. After it just doesn't try to load again, hopefully. I mean, it's not because it's an error. It's just because I keep on not pressing anything. So then it just goes back to playing the opening or how to play or the demo or playing demo type thing. Oh, I guess it has different music if you press start at certain times. That's funny. Yeah, different music's playing now. Anyways. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of like Smash Brothers, where if you wait out on the screens too long, like, and then Smash 64, it goes in and plays the opening. So yeah, I'm quitting out of the game. See, let me quit out of the game. I'm going to start up the game again, but I'm doing this to show off that letter from the start, so you guys can see it a little bit better. I can... No, not this word. This one looks fine. But, yeah, the other one. Hopefully I can show it off, because it's like hard to tell that O is having that problem. It's really hard to tell. It's like kind of shaky there. It's like kind of doing it like Interlace would do on a CRT. I'm going to quit out again. So yes. Because I'm not sure if having the light off or on will make it so you guys can see it better, I mean. If this video goes up to 30 minutes long, it'll be clipping into the second part. Just let you know. A minute, if it goes to 30 minutes or close to, or somewhere around there. At least I think it will. I mean, I know I'm filming this a little bit differently, so it might record longer or shorter. I'm not sure. But yeah, I'm gonna start the disc again. Okay, we're gonna try and show you that letter so it gets far enough on the loading screen. And the screen that says loading. Okay, so here's the O. Not sure if you can see it. Kind of see it flickering there, like right here on like the edge, like right here. It's kind of doing it. See how it's kind of doing it? Okay, so that's about the scaling on. So, because we remember, we showed you earlier that the scaling is off. So I'm going to just click back out of the game. And this part looks really blurry too. It's still going to look pretty blurry because it's still a PS1 game. And you're still going to see flickering. But once I mean, even when I turn on the scaling. But you'll notice that O we were looking at, it won't be doing the flickering anymore. That one on the loading screen, the screen that said loading. Okay, so, and remember, we're using an M Classic, so we just tried an M Classic with the scaling turned off. Because look, if we go to the game settings, it has the scaling, and it says PS2 upscaler, off. And if we go down to the PS2 smoothing, this also says off. So see, we just tried to with both of those scalers off. Now I'm going to turn them both on and put this one on full screen. And I'm going to put this one on, turn on the PS2 smoothing as well. And PS2 smoothing. Okay? So I turned both of those on. I have the M Classic on the green light. And you saw me turn on the two scalers. Remember we just did that? It was in game settings. So yeah, both scalers are on, full screen and on. Okay. So the smoothing and the PS2 upscaler, both of them are on. The top one's on full screen and this one's on. And if we go into the game again, so you can do it just by pressing right a few times. That is where it says PlayStation format disc. We can go into that. Now the game's going to start up again. Now I'm going to go over to where the O was again. And the word that said loading. And this time you'll see that that you won't see the flickering in the O. Now there'll be other things that still flicker, but like the O, it won't anymore. See, look, it's like not flickering at all anymore. Look, if I raise the brightness or lower it. Like that, I mean, like that little corner, like it's not having the flicker. Like the light's still flickering, but like you're not seeing like broken pixels. So that's what I'm talking about. So see, the smoothing has already made it look quite a bit better for that word right there. And then we sit through this opening right here. As you can tell, it looks clearer. Well, like it doesn't look as fuzzy. And I can turn up and down the brightness too, see if that helps you guys see it even more or not. Not sure where to set the brightness to exactly, but the point is, it doesn't look as interlaced as it did before now that the smoothing has been turned on. And then remember, I'm still using the M Classic with the green light on, so you should use these scalers on when you're using a PS3 with an HD TV. So and the M Classic. So you should turn on the scalers, because look how much clearer this is looking. It looks a lot clearer than it did. I mean, it still has some fuzziness here and there, but it's not nearly as bad. So yeah, it's just something that you might want to be aware of. Here, we'll watch the whole opening like we did before. Yeah, you might be hearing the PS3. Sorry about that. When the PS3 is on, I've been testing a lot of stuff out on it today, so it's kind of loud now. But yeah, usually it depends on how long you've been using the PS3. That's why it's getting loud, and because PS3s will get louder on PS1 and PS2 games usually than they will on PS3 games. So, well, the fat ones, I mean. Okay. NHL 98. So yeah, so as I said, the scalars being on really helps this out quite a bit. Even if you have the M Classic set, so that's why if you have the M Classic and you're using it, um, you should still use the scaling with it on the PS3. If you're using it with an HD TV, now if you're using it with a CRT. So yeah, this part looks about the same though. But yeah, no, actually the game setup thing I think looks clearer now too. Like I'm not seeing anywhere near as much fuzziness. I mean, before you probably couldn't see it in the phone, but yeah, I'm not seeing nearly as much fuzziness in the part where it says game setup. I remember that being a bit fuzzier. If I'm wrong, that's okay. You can correct me on the comments for the game setup thing. But definitely that we were looking at in that screen that said loading was definitely clearer. The game didn't pause. It's about to try and do the opening again like it did earlier. See, or not the opening, but how to play. I'm used to games where they just repeat the opening, but yeah, it's going to show how to play again and stuff like that. See, it says demo. I guess they call it a demo, but yeah. So see, it's pretty cool, pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look nearly as blurry as it did. So yeah, like I said, you should turn on that scaling, those scaling options. So I don't feel like sitting through this entire demo. Oh, never mind. Because I didn't. I thought it was going to be longer than that, but hey, and there's. I was gonna end the demo shortly by pressing start, but I don't need to, I guess. So yeah, yep, much clearer, and now it's trying to do the opening again. As we've seen, the opening is clearer now. Okay, I'm gonna press start because I want to show off that this game works. My apologies again if this game ends up clipping. Hopefully it won't if I'm fast enough. NHL 98. Turn up the volume a bit. Different music. But yeah, so if we can go ahead and go into so in order to get past this screen right here, you just press start. See, it says press start to advance down there. And then you can choose your team. Like you can change your team with left and right on the D-pad. Let me turn down the volume. I don't want to annoy my neighbors too much. I didn't realize it was that loud. I'm sorry. I hope that didn't annoy my neighbors too bad. Hopefully you guys can still hear it though, kind of. Okay. So yeah, so as you can see, you can choose your team and stuff like right here. And then you push down on the D-pad, you can change. You go to the name, the scoring, the defense, checking, goaltending, power play, overall. And now you might be wondering, how do you get past this screen? Because these are just like settings and stuff. If you want to start the game once you're at this screen, you have to press start. Which I'm going to press start. See, now it says loading. And then here, just like the basketball game that I explained before on Neapolitan 64, on my other videos about Neapolitan 64 in response to Neapolitan 64, I mean. And remember, I showed that in the middle. That means you're a computer. And you push left, it lets you choose this team. If I push right, it chooses this team. Now, I want you to know that the control stick does nothing on this game. So if I'm pushing left and right, it's not going to do anything. You need to use D-pad. See how it's switching the team? The controller is moving. If I want to be on the right side team, I put it over there. If I want to be on the left side team, I put it over there. If I want to be a computer, I put it in the middle. Just like the basketball game. So yeah, so I'm going to push it on left. I'm going to push X. See? Watch, I can still keep on doing it. I'm not going to be able to push X and have the controller in the picture of the... Well, maybe I can. Let's see if I can do this. This is going to be hard with one hand. Okay, so see? I've already set the controller over there to the left. I'm going to press X. And then it lets you put in your name over here. Or a name for the team. I'm just going to make it be blank or something. Or whatever. Yeah, this dot I guess is what I'll make it be. So I'll just push start while it's at that dot. So see, I'm going to push start. See, it made this dot turn red. And then I'm going to push start again. And then, yeah, there it goes. It's starting up. It says Lightning and Red Wings. Or maybe that's just your initials. I don't know what that name thing is exactly. But oh, maybe it's for your character. Maybe you can kind of name them. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I didn't know you can name the character. Like the character you control. I'm guessing that's what you can do. So now you see there's a big old loading bar. It'll get all the way done. And then it starts up like this. Okay, so there's our hockey team. And it won't play itself because I set myself as a human, not a computer. So the one you control, the hockey guy you control will be the one that has a star under him. See that one with the red star? That's me. Oh wait, now he's gone somewhere. I don't know where he went. Oh, they're going to show off the goalie a little bit. It sounded like Koopa. It's a Hoopa. Okay, so... Alright, so you see that... Ow. See, the red... Oh, sorry, I'm trying to use the control stick. That's why they're not moving. Ow. Yeah, sorry. Let me try that. Oh, I don't want to watch the replay. Please don't do a replay. Okay, so this time I'm going to try to move him with the D-pad. I forgot that this is a PS1 game. Oh, you hit me. Oh, see how I'm making the hockey? Look, I made the goalie leave his post. I made the goalie leave his post. And now I can move that other red guy over there. So seeing that they scored a goal, it kind of just ended. So now it's like the next down, or maybe there's a penalty or something. So I can move this guy with the D-pad. So yeah, the guy with the red star you can move. See, I'm moving this guy named Hammerlick. I'm pushing up on the D-pad now. Left. Oh, and then I got hit. So yeah, so see, you can control whoever has the red star. So yeah, and if you have more players, the stars will probably be different colors, would be my guess for each player. Who's controlling each person. So you're going to have to kind of try and figure it out. But the point is, see, the game's working. It's not crashing. You saw that I can use the controller. I'm just going to pause it and quit the game. Yes, I want to quit. Okay, now it's just going to do that. Come on, load. But yeah, so you can see the loading bar down there. And there you go, I'm back on this screen. And you see the music works. Sometimes the music will stop, but that's when it's getting ready to do either a demo or it's going to show you how to play, or it's going to show the opening again. But other than that, yeah, the music starts up again though after that though too. It was sometimes. I mean, the rest of the time it goes to those demo and how to play thing and opening. But I mean, if you wait on the screen for too long, just like how Smash Brothers does, for the 64, I mean. Okay, so I'm gonna home this. I mean, press the PlayStation button. That's why I press. So it's the PlayStation button. Okay, I'm gonna press the PlayStation button, and now I'm gonna go to Quick Game. Okay, I have to take it off the phone because I can't do this with one hand. I mean, I am doing it with one hand, but like I'm holding I have to use my chest to hold it up in the air. Okay, so, and you see the PS3 just kind of, well, maybe you didn't see, and I don't know if you can hear it in the phone, but the PS3 just quieted down a bit because we closed out the game. But yeah, so there's the disc. I see it all works and everything. I'm just going to take out the disc now. See, I'm going to just press it. There it is. And there you go. See, it works. Oh, sorry. Let me turn this around. There you go. NHL 98. EA Sports. So it all works. Play PS1 game. So yeah, so if the disc is in good condition, it doesn't mean it'll always crash if it's a PS1 game. Sometimes they'll work. Some PS1 games might crash and other ones won't. It depends on the condition and sometimes the game itself. anyways, yeah, that's the end of this video. All right, and see, it's still the PS3 on up there. Just gonna go turn it off. Oops. Yes, I want to turn off the system. All right, and I turned off the PS3. And as we saw, it's a fully backward compatible PS3 because we looked at the model number and it's the CECHA01. So American one, and it's the original model. Original model PS3, and it's fully backward compatible. And yeah, so that PS1 game worked just fine. It might still have those weird interlaced looking things, but not nearly as much. And it's fine. All right. That's pretty much the end of this video. I just wanted to show that the game worked and everything. And yeah, that's it. Bye.